Here we go.
And here we go, man. What's up? What's up? In case this is your first time ever viewing my channel, I need you to do this for me. I need you to subscribe. Please subscribe to my boy, your boy's channel. That would be comment chat. Please that notification bell because I don't want you to miss any material that I upload because I upload not as frequently as I would like to, but occasionally I upload like I am tonight. And I don't want you to miss any material that I upload. Also, I want you to hit that notification bell, like I said, so you don't miss any uploads. Give me that thumbs up. That helps the YouTube algorithm. Don't ask me how. I know that it does. So please go ahead and do that for me. And please leave a comment on any and all of my material that I upload and any live streams that I do, like I'm doing tonight. I was just thinking about this ever since the live stream Wednesday night on Guy Scar's channel Hangout, and I see that he's in the comments. I appreciate it. The Real Nerdy Review, what's up? Thank you for being here. Please share this with your friends, anybody that you think would like to talk about this kind of stuff I'm talking about tonight, and which is going to be James Gunn and the DCEU. This kind of been sticking in my craw for a while ever since he took over. And this is going to be about, of course, we've done heard it before. We're probably going to hear it again, the firing or the letting go of Henry Cavill. I do not agree with that. And I'm going to tell you why. There's just some different scenarios I had in my head. And I just hope that if you saw my topic, it says, "What's up, DQ? I hope James Gunn know what he's doing." Now, I'm not saying that in a way that I know he's a director. He knows what he's doing. I know he has a vision. I know he has a pedigree. I know he has a background. I know he has a cachet to be a director. I'm not saying like that, but I just hope that sometime, even though no matter how talented you may be, no matter how much knowledge you may possess, sometimes you get stuff wrong. I'm going to use a football analogy. Let's say another coach is taking over, and you got a star player on your team, or 2 or 3 star players on your team. Do you get rid of those star players on your team just because you come in with a different philosophy, even if they may not particularly fit your particular skill set? If you're a coach worth your salt in football, and you got an all-star player, or you got someone Hall of Fame caliber, you're going to try and use them. Now, I say that to say this: Henry Cavill was a fan favorite. The Rock, and I'm just going to say this briefly and interject this briefly. He came in and he was able to bring Henry Cavill back, which what the fans wanted to see. And then he's put a lot of time and effort into that end scene credit. And to me, it made fans wanted to see, the ones that did go and see it, want to see how would Black Adam go against Superman, or however you want Superman go against Black Adam, however you want to do it. So, damn, I want to see that. I'm not cold, guys. I'm just adding like a t-shirt, so I put this on just to make sure I look presentable. The t-shirt looked a little rough in my opinion, so I just put this on. But it's not cold. I'm gonna heat on in here. But main reason, man, I just don't know if he made the right idea, and I hope it doesn't sit back the DCEU any further back than it already has. Because I'm going to share this with you, and my main argument is going to be he could have reboot this universe and still keep the core characters. And I'm going to share this with you. Share screen. Okay, I know some of y'all don't like the CW, but I watch CW. And this CW Flash clearly says it right here. List of Flashpoint changes that happened to the Arrowverse. Okay, in case you don't know and didn't watch Flash episodes, I think season 3, 2, it was several seasons where Flash would back in time and reset stuff that he didn't like what happened. One of the main things was when his mother died by Reverse Flash. He went back in time and he put the Reverse Flash in the jail. That kind of dampened his powers, and he lived his good life with both his parents for 3 months. When he came back, these are some of the changes that happened. Flashpoint impacted the relationship between Joe and Iris West, causing Iris to cut off her communication with her father for several months, and learning that he lied about the fate of their mother, Francine. Cisco's brother, Dante, was killed by a drunk driver, causing Cisco to become withdrawn and blame Barry for refusing to use his powers to travel back in time and prevent Dante's death. Another major Cisco-related change is that Cisco has developed a prototype vibe suit that allows him to join the Flash in battling meta-human villains. Caitlin has suddenly started to manifest ice powers similar to her Earth 2 self, Killer Frost. No one else on the team is aware of this change yet. Barry has a new co-worker at the CCPD crime lab named Julian Albert, who has apparently worked there for the past year. Julian has an intent just like for Barry, whom he suspects is hiding dark secrets. These are some of the things that Flashpoint changed. Can you hear me now? Can you hear my mic now? If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Mic went out. Can't hear you. Can you hear me now? If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. I think you can hear me. Okay, thanks. It's a short somewhere. Apologize for that. But some of those things I told you, one of the main things is that Diggle's child was a girl before Flashpoint. Then when he came back from Flashpoint, it was a boy. So there are some things that Flashpoint changed. But my point to that is that they kept some of the core characters. They kept Iris. They kept Joe West. They kept Diggle. They kept his wife. They kept Cisco, Caitlin. All those characters were kept, but it had subtle different changes. He could have done the same thing with James Gunn. Could have done the same thing with Henry Cavill. He could have done Flashpoint, but now people saying, "Well, how is he going to get away from Zack Snyder's Superman?" What could have happened and what we saw in Black Adam is that, okay, Zack Snyder's Superman wore the black suit and the darker color suits, a little more brooding and stuff, a little less positive. When we saw him in Black Adam, we saw him in the bright red suit, black, blue, and red suit. He seemed more positive, had a little curl in his hair like Clark Kent. In fact, after Flashpoint, he could have come back and be the Superman that we seen in Christopher Reeve, the good Boy Scout, upbeat, all that kind of stuff. That could have happened. They still could have kept him. They could have kept Gal Gadot. They could have kept Aquaman. They just could have be a little bit more brighter and more positive than so dark that we saw in Zack Snyder. That could have happened. That could have worked, but he chose to totally dismantle it. And I know some people say, well, when you do a reboot, you got to tear up all the parts. And that some of the normies is not going to be able to differentiate from this and that. I don't think the normies are that damn dumb. It ain't that damn hard. All you got to do is put some type of crawl or this in there before there was some kind of catastrophic event that happened. The only way to save the Justice League is Flash had to do something crazy and something that was forbidden. Go back in time, create a flashpoint, and now this is a result of Flash decisions in the flashpoint. Boom. That could have been it. They could have started now all anew, everything copacetic. But James Gunn, again, I'm going to say this. I hope you know what he's doing because I want to see all comic book movies succeed, but I just don't know. Henry Cavill was a really fan favorite. I think he was, to me, the best Superman as far as the look. Some people disagree with that and say that Christopher Reeves were, but as far as he looked like the comic books that I read about Superman being muscular and that kind of stuff, the physique, I think Henry Cavill had it down to a science. But we will see what this new person is. And plus, I don't like the stories about the young Superman. When in Chris Reeves movie, when Superman came out the Fortress of Solitude, he was in his early 30s. We see Clark now in his 30s. Superman like to be in his 30s. I don't want to see an adolescent Superman, a Superboy. I just don't want to see that. I know some people saying that the new 52 is fantastic. I never read it. I may like it when I see it, but based on what I've seen so far, I prefer the more mature Superman versus the adolescent Superman. So, see what some of you are saying. Dave, like you cold? No, I'm not cold, bro. Like I said, just put on this so I would look presentable. Derpy Entertainment. Thanks for dropping my side. I have Hope in James a lot because of his characteristic traits as a person. He understands the side of nerdom and being under Feige. Yeah, I do. But one thing that I don't like about James Gunn is that tends to put a lot of comedy and humor in his movies. And I don't think people want to see a comedic or comedy based Superman having a lot of jokes, a lot of corny jokes that some may hit, some may not. I don't think people want to see that. I want to see a more dramatic, more serious side of Superman. At least from the YouTubers I've been hanging out with and streaming with. That's what we want to see. Did you see his Zam 2 trailer yet? Yes, I've seen it. James could have yes, but as a story standpoint, it wasn't making sense for actors for how old they are. Bro, how old is Henry Cavill? I know Aquaman is like 42, so he could do that for another 10 years. Gal Gadot got to be in her 30s. Let me see. Henry Cavill. How old is Henry Cavill? 39. Okay, 39 years old. He could do this for another 10 years, be 49, still be Superman. How old is Gal Gadot? Gal Gadot. Age. She's 37. Come on now. Really? That is not old. So both of them, all of them could do it. Jason Momoa is older than they are, and he still seems to be in the DCEU. So Henry Cavill and Gal Gadot both could reprise those roles for another 10 years easy. So that's not a very good excuse, Derpy. Sorry. Superman and Lois hasn't been canceled yet. Hopefully it stays that way. I'm hearing it's just one more season. This is going to be the last season. I think one of the characters, one of the sons, did not come back for whatever reason. And I think they're gonna get a different actor to play the son with the powers, is what I'm being told. To me, James Gunn is DC tone fans, readers, and risks as a person and whole because of his characteristic traits. To me, James Gunn is DC tone fans, readers, and risks as a person in whole because of his characteristic traits. Okay. So glad y'all can hear me now. Mike went out. There you go. There it goes. Yep. Thank you. Hey guys, what's going on? What's up going on? Means of Destruction. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Thank you, DQ, for dropping by. Derpy for dropping by. Of course, Skyscar. Thank you all for dropping by. Hank Deasy. But Henry's Clark Kent is dead. Huh? But Henry's Clark Kent is dead. How is he dead? I don't understand what you're saying. No, he was dead, but he's brought back to life in Zack Snyder. In Justice League, he was brought back to life, so I'm not sure what you're talking about on there, bro. We normies are more picky than people think. Okay. What do you think should replace Cavill? I don't know. Some people saying a no name, a younger version. I don't know. I haven't even gone that far because I'm still a little disturbed that he got rid of Henry Cavill. I think Henry Cavill was a fan favorite, and I think he had to look like I said earlier, and then I'm just a little disappointed. I'm sure I get over it. I know I'm going to get over it, but right now, I wish he would rethink that decision. But we shall see. If you're going to rip off the MCU, you have to go full bore. Explain that. Not sure what you're talking about on that memes. There are others that could look like Clark. I'm sure they are. I'm just saying, if you got one, why reinvent the wheel? You have someone that the fans like. He has the look. He wants to do it. Those are three big things. He has the look. He's a fan favorite, and he wants to do it. Wow. Why go looking for something that's right there staring you in the face? Makes no sense to me. Gay Superman is being talked about here. Oh, God. Well, that's all I'm going to say on that. Cavill's late 30s. That is correct. He's 39. So 10 more years at 49, the way those actors can keep their bodies up and do all that stuff, he can handle it easy. So the age is not a deciding factor there. I also hear Cavill's open to joining the MCU. There's a lot of rumors floating around out there. I don't know whether or not it's true or not. At least the new John looks a little like his twin brother. I hadn't seen the new guy, but I thought they looked alike. This one has had crazier hair, but as far as their facial features, I thought the two actors look alike to me. I believe they were brothers. had that same deer in the headlight look sometimes when they open their mouth and stuff. So I thought they picked two good characters that had similar features to me. He died in BVS. Superman was brought back, not Clark. Huh. That's a good point. That's a good point. I think they would bring him back some kind of way. I don't know how exactly they would bring him back. That is a good point. They never did establish Clark being back. That's right. Good point there, Hank Deasy. What's up, Terrence? What's up, brother? Nightwing, what's up? He said Gunverse is upon us. Yeah, we shall see, man. Like I'm saying, I hope he knows what he's doing. Those of you that come in late, I'm just saying I hope that James Gunn know what he's doing. I really think that he could have reboot this universe without getting rid of two of his trilogy. I would not have gotten rid of Henry Cavill. I would not have gotten rid of Gal Gadot. He could have done a Flashpoint, just like the CW did, and then make subtle changes. But he still, and one of the big changes that would have got rid of the Zack Snyder universe is that instead of him, Superman being so dark and broody and that kind of stuff, he could have come back like he looked in Black Adam in the bright red and blue suit, come back with being the hopeful Boy Scout that he was. That could have changed. That could have caused some kind of change in Flashpoint. And they could have made that announcement that something catastrophic happened to the Justice League, and the only way to save them is that Flash had to go back in time and create a Flashpoint, and this is the results of it, and then start the movie off from there. That could have worked. Easy peasy. 1, 2, 3 easy. But he chose to blow it up. And like I said, if you got a superstar or a all-star type caliber player on a football team, you're a new coach. You're not going to get rid of that. You're going to evaluate and see what you can do. And if it doesn't fit into your plan in any way, can't be modified to fit to your scheme or your vision for that team, if you're a coach in a football team, then yeah, that might when you try and do a bargaining chip. But there's no way you're going to sit here and tell me that Henry Cavill and Gal Gadot could not have fit, or they could not have written a Flashpoint to make that work. I will not ever believe that. But let's go back to the chat. I'm optimistic about Gunn and hopefully a new direction. Well, like I said, I want all comic book movies to pass, but I'm just his movie out the gate. His first movie, James Gunn stamp movie that he puts his stamp on, had better be a home run. If it's not, then he is going to receive a lot more criticism than he's currently receiving now. I'm going to give James Gunn a chance. I need to see what the first three projects are. I ain't giving the first three. If his first project is not a home run, not a slam dunk, he is going to get criticized beyond your wildest beliefs and dreams. I see it. Hopefully they don't quit and run with the money. I hope not neither. Officer Dan, what's up? What's up, bro? What's up, Terrence? What's up, Tony? What's up, K-Dots, man? What's up? Thanks for dropping by. I sure appreciate it. I'm going to live soon about Shazam 2, well in 12 minutes. Yeah, I just jumped on here really quick. Just like I said, I had this on my mind just about since Wednesday. Does James Gunn really know what he's doing? If I was James Gunn, would I have gotten rid of Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot? Probably not, but we shall see. We shall see. DQ said, "What's up, K Dots?" Hank DJ said, "Had it been confirmed, Gal is not coming back. Everything that I'm hearing is that she's not coming back. She's gone." But also, there's news that he got some kind of upcoming, press conference where he's going to reveal, I guess, the lineup or the movies that are slated to come out. So that's going to create a buzz too. So hopefully it'll be something that people want to see and will create some chatter and some positive energy. Because right now he's getting a lot of negative energy from fans that are displeased that he fired Henry Cavill. Me being one of those fans. Ooh. Throat getting dry from all this talking. Let's see. Terrence said, unfortunately, no one showed up for Black Adam. Dwayne Johnson fought hard to get Henry in the movie. Nobody showed up. The internet is full. Shouldn't say full, but is full of fools that don't actually like things. They just talk. That's true. And I do blame the fans or the DCU fans or so-called DCU fans that didn't show up, because that was one of their best chances to keep Henry Cavill in the fold. Also, that end scene credit made me very, very interested in seeing how, in fact, Black Adam would go up against Superman and vice versa. We've seen it, of course, in the animated, where Black Adam gave Superman and Shazam all they wanted by himself. So I'll be very interested in seeing how that would probably be one hell of a fight scene, probably even more violent than Zod and Superman fighting in Man of Steel. But whether or not we ever see it, I don't know. James Gunn, he's not wanting to go in that direction. He's wanting to go into the direction of a younger Superman. I guess the New 52. Like I said earlier in my stream, I'm not really interested in seeing an adolescent Superman. I want to see him when he first, in his early 30s, like when he first became Superman in the Christopher Reeve version. So that's what I'm interested in seeing. But of course, I'm going to go see it and check it out. But just from reading comic books and what I know and watching the animated stuff, I really wasn't a fan of Superboy. I was more, interested in the Superman, not the Superboy. One thing I was interested in Superboy type stuff was Smallville, and they can't do a 2 hour movie can't do justice to compare to Smallville. Smallville was a work of art, a masterpiece in my opinion. And a 2 hour movie just can't come close to that, because you had compelling stories, compelling characters, storylines. The villains were well written, some better than others, and it was just like what's going to happen next on next season. So 10 seasons, so one of the best Superman we ever seen, Smallville, and I don't think a movie can hold a candle to Smallville, but we shall see. Terrence said, to the movie studio, when humans to support the work with their money, they move on and try to make something else work. I like Henry Cavill, but humans should have turned out for Black Adam. I agree. Yep. Mads, what's up? Said internet people like things. That's news to me. Am I reading that right? Internet people like things. That's news to me. Okay. DQ said, what's up, Mads? T. Robinson said, what's up, T? Terrence said, one project is not good enough. I need the first three to be something worth. I'm just saying, if this first product does not knock us off our feet, I don't know if he's gonna even get an opportunity for a second or third, because some of these fans are crying bloody murder for his decisions that he's making and his direction that he's going in. So I hope his first project is dynamite and gives him some breathing room to create further projects. But what I would do if I was him, I would definitely capitalize on that wasted scene of Sinestro taking off the green ring and put on the yellow ring and becoming a part of the first member of the Yellow Lantern Corps. I would start. That's where I would start. If I knew the Green Lantern movie, that's where I'm starting right there. Where Sinestro, Mark Strong plays Sinestro, is taking off that ring and putting on and becoming Sinestro, the Yellow Lantern Corps. That's where I would start off from. That was a best part of the movie to me, and wasted scene. So that's what I would definitely utilize that if I intend on doing a Green Lantern movie if I was James Gunn. What's up, D? What's up, Tony? Everybody speaking. DQ says, one character you would like to see get a movie for what? One character you would like to see get a movie first in Gunverse. Like I just said, I wouldn't mind seeing a better Green Lantern. That one with Ryan Reynolds was hard to watch. Like I said, Sinestro was the best thing about it to me. I did not like Ryan Reynolds as Hal Jordan, and he get a different character. But yeah, I want to see Green Lantern done right in the other cores too. I believe Henry will have a new role in the DCEU. Yeah, but I want him, and for my money, I want to see him as Superman. But I'm sure life, well, I know life goes on. I'm sure he'll land on his feet somewhere. But to me, the whole thing just kind of stinks, man. 'Cause I think he really had his hopes up, was coming back, was going to do that. And then James Gunn and um, powers that be pretty much said, nope, ain't going to happen. So I know that's probably very, very frustrating. But um, sometimes that's how life goes. Mal said Gallus not confirmed yet. Either way, probably because the backlash will be twice what Henry Cavill was. I know for me it will. I think she was the perfect Wonder Woman, so I don't know why they want to get rid of her. Makes zero sense to me. Plus, she's only like 36 years old, I think, so she got definitely got another 10 years in her. But we shall see. We shall see. Tyrant said there won't be a fight as violent, as destructive as Superman versus Vod because they destroy all of Metropolis, which includes millions of lives. The only way to do to that would be destroy half the world. Eggman Rocks Cultures, what's up? Thank you for joining us. I Marvel and DC defeat. I Marvel and DC defeat. I don't know what that means. Marvel and DC defeat. Terrence says Smallville went from Clark in high school to adult Clark over a 10-year period. Yes, it did. Very, very good show. What do you think about Chris Pratt possibly going to DCU? I say bye. I mean, I think he's pretty much had this run as what is it, Star Lord? So I don't mind. I'm really not a big fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy anyway, so I really don't care what happened in them one way or the other, if I'm being totally truthful. But Chris Pratt going to DCU, I wouldn't be surprised. I hope if he does go, he'll find a character that he can latch on to and make it his own. What is James Gunn doing? I'm saying, whenever I ask the question, I hope you know what he's doing is that he got rid of Henry Cavill, and I don't think that is a wise or smart idea. Based on what I'm hearing, it seems like he maybe alienate the Rock. The Rock was wanting to kind of stay around, be more hands-on, I understand, but that's not going to happen. So I think he is dabbling with characters that are fan favorites, and I don't know whether it's going to backfire or is he going to be laughing in our face and saying, I told you so. So that's the main thing that's going on. Fans that come from Twitter don't matter because they don't show up to support the projects. James Gunn is running DC, something that has never happened with Zack Snyder. He will be able to do multiple. Crazy. Other projects. Hank DZ says, definitely Yellow Lantern. Yep, that's what I'd like to see, but you shall see. Lost my place. The token white guy, what's up? What new characters do you think they should introduce? I don't know. Like I said, I want to see a different Green Lantern. I don't care which Green Lantern they do. DC character. I don't know. That's a good question. Once you, of course, do another Batman, Deathstroke would be one they could definitely introduce. Seeing him would be good. I have to come back on that one. Martian Manhunter movie. I would watch it, but I don't know how far that's out's going to be to actually starting production stuff. I don't know. You must start your shared universe with the Holy Trinity, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. Nothing else makes sense. If you don't do that, Superman is what makes the DC universe go wild, run around. Yep, I agree. David Zaslav spoke about this when he took over WB Discovery. Any DC fan will tell you must present the most important first before you do anything else. Otherwise, you'll be where you started. I agree. Eggman Rock Culture said Marvel comic versus DC comic. Now you get it. I got you. Marvel wins. That is true. DC comics are better written and characters are better overall. Matt would say, I don't want another skinny Superman. I'm with you. Eggman said DC comics, I would say, got better female villains. Marvel doesn't win in the comics. That's why they went in debt in the 90s, because no one was buying the badly written comics. They had to sell off characters for that reason. Yep, that is the story. DC villains most of the time are better anyway. If you haven't read both brands, you already know what's up. Green Arrow would be cool to see. It would. What's up, Loaded? SRT. Most humans are already aware of the DC characters without having a relationship to establish an entire universe. Hey, you say Green Lantern got to be John Stewart. Yeah, I can watch him. Most of these characters presented in the Marvel movies are low-tier characters which only become popular because of the movies. You like a Booster Gold movie or a Firestorm? Most definitely. I'm not a fan of Booster Gold. Fireman is so much. Firestorm is so much better than Booster Gold. Do you think Robert Pattinson would join the new DCEU? I don't know. I'm not sure about that movie. All I know is I want to see it. Nobody knew Hawkeye before the MCU unless they were reading Marvel comics. That's maybe true. All right, people, we are at the 34 or 33-minute mark. I just want to come on here briefly to express to you my concerns, my thoughts about James Gunn, and I just want to pose the question. Do you think you know what he's doing? Because I'm kind of questioning some of his motives and some of his moves. They don't seem to be motivated by something that's driving within. It's just something that is clean. We got to keep it clean, which is very good. We are thinking stuff, but a lot of times you're trying to get into this kind of field that you got to be super sensitive and pay attention and stuff. So nobody knew Hawkeye. Okay, so that Loaded. SRT said, would you like a sequel to Self? Hell no. Green Hornet was one of my childhood heroes growing up, man, and I hated that movie. Good seeing you too, Terrence, man. Thanks for stopping by. We sure appreciate it. Probably does. Always a pleasure, man. Yep, it sure is. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. Thank you, little SRT. I appreciate it. Got Scar. Danny, I'm a little worried, but not much. I'll wait and see. Have a good night, bro. Yep, I will. Thank you, Hank Deasy. This was a great stream. I appreciate it. Terrence said, hello, Gascar. And then Gascar said, Loaded SRT, what is good? Well, as always, thank you all. I appreciate it. If this is your first time coming to my channel, please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. I don't want you to miss any material that I upload. Also, I'm asking you to read my comments, man. Leave a comment because I am very interested in hearing what you got to say. And as always, I thank you for your support. And in closing, I'm just going to say peace.